Hello friends, welcome to my channel and explore the world of Microsoft Azure. My name is Rajneesh Kaushik and I'm a Microsoft certified trainer, consultant and an enterprise architect. For more latest videos and blogs, you can always log into my website rajneeshkaushik.com and subscribe to my blog. Please do not forget to subscribe my channel and click the bell icon so you don't miss the latest videos. Do like, share and comment. Today we are going to learn how to use lineage, insights and monitoring in Microsoft Purview. So this is the agenda for today. First we will learn what is lineage. Then it will be followed by a Purview lineage demo. Then we will jump to a Purview insights demo because Purview provides very nice reporting capabilities. So we will directly show you the demo for this. Then we will understand what are the monitoring capabilities exist in Purview, and then we will finally wrap it up with the Purview monitoring demo. Okay, so what is lineage? Lineage is a ability to show how data moves over the time, and it enables you to how the data is used and what changes are made when it moves from source A to source B. Okay, and why it is important? Because you need to understand the data, you need to track it back from the source and to the destination, and it is very important for you to understand the data because without this you cannot manage this data from the quality perspective. Because if you don't know the data is originating from this source and then these are the changes happened in the data and then finally you are getting this data in the destination in this format. If you don't know this whole flow, you cannot manage the quality of the data. So that is why lineage is a very important part of your data quality. And whenever you use lineage capabilities, it is important that most of the time this data is being transformed and moved with the help of some ETL tool. Like in example, we are going to show you, we are going to use ADF as a ETL tool. So Purview also supports custom lineage, which you can create by uploading the metadata using the Purview Atlas hooks. So that is another capability which we have, right? So in this demo, we are going to show you that with the help of ADF, how the data lineage can be captured when ADF runs and copy the data from source to destination. So this is one example. We have a Purview environment, and then we have a data factory copy activity, and we are trying to copy the values. Like this example, we are getting the two tables, queries by state and queries by country, and then we are merging it in the merged table in the SQL database. So if you want to know that when this merged data, you are able to see how this data is originating, from which table it is originating, and what are the transformation we are doing, then lineage can help you to understand it end to end. And if there are some fields you are not sure why these fields are coming this way, then you can go back to source and understand that these fields are coming from source in a different format, and this is a transformation happening in between. So this will help you to manage this data quality. So let's get into the demo part. So in this demo, we are going to create a data factory. And in that data factory, we are going to create a connection in Azure Purview. Then we will copy the data using data factory and then view the lineage in the Purview. So let's get started. Okay, so first we are going to create a connection in Microsoft Azure Purview. And here on Management tab, we will go to Data Factory and then create a connection. So once you select Data Factory connections, it will ask you subscription, and there is only one Data Factory here. So click OK, and this will create a connection to Data Factory. And it is showing it is connected. Okay, so now we will go to Data Factory and create a small pipeline. So open the Data Factory Studio. And here it is showing these options ingest. So we will use bulk in copy task. And then we will say that next, because this is a wizard based option. In the source, we are going to use Data Lake Gen 2. And the connection, we are going to create a new connection because there is no connection here. So we are going to create a new connection. And this connection will be using the auto integration runtime. And it's going to use account key and subscription. The subscription we are going to use. And it's asking you the ADLS account name. And this is the account name we are going to use. And then we first going to test the connection. If testing is successful, we'll create it. So now connection is created. We will go to the folder, and in this folder we will go here and see what are the options we have here. So in this we are going to select this folder along with the year. This is a Bing coronavirus query data. So this particular year we are going to select and click OK. So this is our file or folder where we have the data. We are going to copy the data recursively and then we will put next. Once we put next, it's going in the file format option and we will preview the data. Data looks good. That means the data is going good. It is able to select that data. Now in the target, we are going to go in this again the same connection, again the ADLS Gen 2. And then the connection this time we are going to use this connection. And we are again going here with the browse option, raw. And this time we are going to use only raw option instead of going inside it and click OK. So this particular file we are going to put the name. The file name will be 2020 merged parquet, and then the copy behavior will be merge files. That means it is going to merge the file coming from that folder into this as a parquet, and then we will click next. So again at the time of configuration we are going to select parquet only and then click next, and again it provide you this task. It's going to create a task option and then all the remaining things remains the same without changing anything. Click next, and after you click next, again next, because it is giving you review and finish, and finally it is going to deploy it. So you can see that the deployment is complete and click finish. That means it is completely done. And if you go here in the monitoring tab, you will see that this pipeline is successfully able to copy the data. Okay, so now we have already copied the data and let's check it. What is the status of it? So we will go to browse assets, and here we are going to see all these assets. So we will go via the source type, and in the source type it shows this data factory asset. We'll click it and it clearly shows that this is a pipeline you already have. So we will click this, and then this is the activity which we created to copy the data. And if you go here and see lineage, it shows you the full lineage of the data. That means it is copying the data from query by state, query by country, and then pushing it into the merged. That means it was able to find out the lineage from these two tables, and then it is creating this merged table. With this we saw the demo that how the lineage works in Purview. Okay, so now we are going to show you a demo of Microsoft Azure Purview Insights, which is nothing but a reporting platform inside Purview, and it provides you these insights. It provides you all the assets. It provides you what are the scans which is happening or already happened uh, in past. What are the glossaries you have created? What are the classifications you have created? And then what are the sensitivity labels? Means if there is a label you have assigned it to asset, and then what are those labels? So this is what it shows in terms of the insights. So first we will see the demo of the insights. So first we need to log in into the Purview Studio and then click here Data State Insights, and then these are the insights. So first we will look into assets. So currently I don't have any assets which is visible here, but if you see this, it is total number of assets, their classifications, ownership, last 30 days, what are the new assets added and then deleted in last 30 days. So this is what it shows, and it also shows it with the source type and with the collection. Then second thing is glossary. So it shows you total terms which is already there, how many terms are already approved, and then there is no asset assigned to them. What are the expired terms with the assets, and then what are the completed terms and incompleted terms. So it all shows you this kind of dashboard. Similarly, if you see classification, there is nothing for me to show you classification, but this is how it looks like. If you have the classification like total assets which are classified, the files which are classified, tables which are classified in the database, unique classification found, and then what are the sources which is classified. So all these details are kept here, and it is very easy to visualize it. It's nothing but a Power BI report internally. Sensitivity labels. For this, you need to also have a Microsoft information protection enabled. Then when you assign a label to a particular uh, asset, then that asset is visible here. So as of now, I have not enabled Microsoft Office protection, and that is why these labels are not visible. And this information protection is offered via Office 365, Microsoft 365. So because since I have not applied it, it is not visible. Similarly, if you want to go to a particular scans, this is very important. And let me show you how it looks like. So these are the different um, like sources I have, and if I want to see the particular scans which is happening on SQL DB, this is what it shows. It shows that last completed status was completed, time was this, and then total discovered assets from this scan was 18, classified assets were 15, and this is only one scan and so far. Similarly, if you go to another scan here, it shows you total discovered assets 39 scans. Two scans already happened. These are the details about these two scans. So this way you have learned that how do we go into the insights in Microsoft Purview and find the insights related to assets, classification, glossary, and scans and sensitivity level. Microsoft Purview provides inherent monitoring capabilities. We can use Azure Monitor to track the number of scans completed, number of scans cancelled, or number of scans failed. And this internally helps to track all the potential problems you might be facing or troubleshoot any critical issues in the production environment, and thus improves the reliability of the Purview platform. So let's jump to the demo of monitoring. Okay, so now let's jump to the monitoring demo in Azure Purview. Uh, so first we are going to grant the user access to the Purview metrics. Generally this access is a monitoring reader, and whenever you create a Azure Purview account, you by default you get this monitoring reader access. But if you want to add somebody else access so that that individual can see the reports, the Purview metrics, then you need to add the monitoring reader permission to that particular person. So first we are going to grant the user access to the Purview metrics. Then we will visualize these Purview metrics, and then we will send the diagnostic logs to the Azure storage. So let's get started with this. Because I have created this account, I already have a monitoring reader access to this account, and that is why I can see all the metrics here, because I am the one who created this, so that's why it is showing me all the metrics. But in case if you want to grant the same access to somebody else, you will have to grant him the monitoring reader access. And how to do that, I'm going to show you now. First, you will come here in the access control and add. In the add role assignment, you're going to search the monitoring reader access, and then in that you're going to select that member. In this case, I'm going to select the, in my case, I'm going to select my own person name. Suppose this is my name, and then I'm going to add this person, and then click next and review and assign. Because I already have access, it's not going to do anything else. Now, so that is the first step. Then the second step would be to go to matrix, and in the matrix select that particular matrix which you want to see. So in this case, I can see scan, cancelled, scan completed. I have completed these many scans. You can see the date and time, and it shows you that matrix. You can change the line chart to area chart, to bar chart, or to scatter chart, or just a grid, just to show that how many sum of the total scans, right? So it is just a table. So you can pretty much do that, and then you can also go drill down deep into it and find out more details inside it. So this is a capability for the this matrix capability. Now let's go to another capability, and this capability is the diagnostic log capability. So whenever you come in the Purview, there is a diagnostic setting in Purview. You can add a diagnostic setting, and in that, suppose in this example, I'm going to set it like audit, and then what particular event I want to send. So in this case, I can say that I want to send the scan status log events, and I want to archive it in a storage account. And this storage account I'm going to use the same. I'm going to save it. Now my all the scan logs are going into this storage account, and I'm going to now I'm going to run another scan and check whether the logs are going there in the storage account or not. So for this, I'm going to go to this and then create a scan. So maybe I can use this scan and then again run this. So once it runs, we will check whether there is a log created in the storage account or not. Okay, so now you see this scan is also completed, and now let's go to ADLS and find out whether this scan created any uh, anything inside it. So yes, this scan created the inside logs, and if you go inside it, you will see this going via subscription, and then the source group. Purview demo is the name of the Purview, providers, Purview account, and similarly if you go inside month, year, date, hour, then it is going to create this file. This is nothing but a JSON file, so we can view this JSON file if it allows you to, but looks like it does not. So because it's a JSON file, we can open this JSON Notepad Plus and then check it. So this is a Notepad Plus. It clearly shows the details, what is getting inside it. So with this, we have completed the demo for granting user access to Purview, visualizing Purview metrics, and send diagnostic logs to Azure storage.
Thanks for watching, and do not forget to subscribe.